Okay, today I want to do a video and get you to kind of think about when was the last time that you had like genuine fun? When was the last time that you belly laughed? When was the last time that you felt like you could just be spontaneous and go do something like out of the ordinary? I want you to think about that because when you have an eating disorder, you go day to day to day following all of these rules that your eating disorder has set up for you. And you oftentimes don't even think about having fun because there's no room for fun. A lifestyle of an eating disorder is in no way, shape, or form fun. And so I was just thinking about that a little bit this morning, and as I listen to especially when I first start working with a client, they'll kind of talk me through a day of what their life looks like. And I just have such memories of what my life with an eating disorder was and how there was zero room for fun. And as I hear my clients talk about their day, it's very apparent and obvious that there's not any room for fun. And so when you're in your recovery, I'll challenge people like, try to make it fun, try to have fun. And so they'll try to do things that, to a typical like person without an eating disorder would find really fun. Going out on a weeknight for dinner last minute because you don't feel like cooking, and just going and grabbing something that sounds really good, or takeout, or sitting down to watch a movie with a significant other or a friend. And even just that, just being able to sit and relax and watch a movie and have candy and popcorn can be really fun. It doesn't have to be this like big extravagant traveling the world fun, but just these little things day to day that when you don't have an eating disorder can be fun. So when you're in your recovery and I ask you to challenge, like try to have some fun, people would be like, well, I tried to like take my, girls out for dinner, kind of be spontaneous, but like the dinner wasn't what I was expecting. And then I had all this regret afterwards because we got ice cream and I felt like I shouldn't have. And it's like, it didn't feel fun at all. It just felt guilty. And so when you do these things in recovery and you don't have that initial like really, really fun, carefree experience, doesn't mean that you shouldn't keep challenging it. By challenging it repeatedly over time, you're going to start realizing that these things can be fun. But initially the anxiety will be really high and it'll feel really uncomfortable and your eating disorder is still really loud. And so I may not initially feel like, wow, I want to do that every day. That was great. So, I tell people this often, and I genuinely mean this. Some of my most boring, mundane, stressful, frustrating days being recovered are better than my best days when I had an eating disorder. Hopefully that's clear. So I just didn't have exciting, fun days when I had my eating disorder. Like the most exciting thing that I can think of would be as if I like was perfect that day with following like all the ed rules and like everything fit into its little box and everything was perfect. I could kind of consider that to be like a good day, like feeling good. But what was I sacrificing to be able to do that? I had no friends, like zero social life. I was totally disconnected from my husband. I was really impatient and short with my kids. I wasn't ever present for them. I was unavailable to people who needed me. I wasn't serving anyone in any way. So how was that a good day? Like, how was that something that kept me going for so long? And that's why I do what I do, because recovery is so worth it. Being recovered and going through the recovery process, as hard as it was, and as challenging as it was and scary as I felt some days were, I'm so, so grateful I did, because now is every single day of my life like this big fun eventful thing? No, but like I said, just the small little things each day, being able to go out and meet a friend for lunch, or just today I drove by this place that has the best gourmet like big bakery cookies and didn't even think twice, just like, oh, I love that place and I'm over here, I'm gonna go grab one, and bought one and ate it on the way home. Like, that's fun. Like being able to do those things, that's spontaneous and that's fun, and that's what makes recovery worth it. So if you're in your recovery right now and you're actively really truly trying to recover, and you're feeling frustrated because these things you're trying to do that other normal people do that are fun are not feeling fun for you and they're feeling really overwhelming and hard, please don't give up, is my point. Please keep pushing past that and continue to expose yourself to these experiences, and eventually will be able to have that anxiety come down and you will be able to enjoy these things and genuinely not force yourself to have fun, but like truly have fun and start craving fun and looking for things out there that you really enjoy doing. So that's my message today.